98.3, the sound of Lagos. My name is Mᴏɪᴜ Fᴏᴜᴜ. Welcome on board once again. And of course, on Mail and Focus, in case you are just tuning or listening for the first time, you're welcome to the family. Well, basically, focus, as the name implies, on two, at least or most, major stories, two major stories in our dailies, major headlines. And we'll focus on that just to give attention and pay attention, engage you, and get your thoughts, your reservations, your observations, your preferring solutions to the several, lacunas in our system, especially when it has to do with governance and delivering the dividend solutions, your contribution on Mail and Focus at every point in time. So welcome on board once again, Mail and Focus on Mail and 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. I am Mᴏɪᴜ Fᴏᴜᴜ once again. And this morning, we'll be focusing, before we get forward side back, to give more perspective or reiterate his perspective. We'll be picking just the main practice, which has been a big or biggest question, so to say, about our democracy. We had several, prominent and eminent Nigerians, former governors and past public office holders be desired during the, at a colloquium held yesterday in Abuja Intercontinental Hotel to mark the 60th birthday celebration of former governor of Imo State, Emeka Ihedioha, which was chaired by former President Emeka Ayoko. We had former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. We had former Labour Party presidential candidate also Peter Obi. We had former Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambuwal and the immediate past Governor of Katsina Aminu Masari. And we had several notable past vice president speaking about and giving their speech about this particular democracy only worked for a few selected persons. We had Obi disagreeing with Kuka's assertion that Nigeria is, Nigeria's democracy was a work in progress. Like some school of thought also agreeing to the fact that, well, we are taking baby the fact that, democracy has failed or is failing in Nigeria. Also, we had, Obasanjo also gave a reflection of representative democracy. Atiku also reflected on the price, many leaders paid for the realization of democratic rule and all of that. Former Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambuwal believing that Nigerians can actually make democracy thrive as long as everybody is willing to play their roles. And as well, the former Secretary of the plethora of problems plaguing its structure, saying that the country cannot afford to lose its enviable status in Nigeria's or the kind of democracy we practice in Nigeria. Please take a listen.
Democracy is meant to be a system of the people, not just a few. But what do we have today? I believe since we gone past the Greek in the decision making, which affects everybody or which affected everybody, democracy has not taken care of everybody. Small number of people, by small, who are deprived of what they need. So if you are talking of democracy failing in Africa, democracy in Africa has failed. And why has it failed? Because it didn't have any of our culture, our way of life, what we stand for, what we be. It is, I am because I can grab. What sort of democracy brings you and you grab everything and then illegally, corruptly, and you say you cannot get justice? So if we are going to make democracy of Africa,
President Olusegun Obasanjo about democracy. If democracy is the people's needs that democracy making mighty ocean. So what do you believe in, and what kind of, if you think that democracy can work in Nigeria, what kind of government do you think will suit the people, Africa, Nigerians, so to say, where we definitely get to prioritize the people? What kind of government do you think is good for us, as we can prioritize, the interest of the people, and not just some people for some people over a larger amount of, or larger number rather, of people? Perspective to that before we open the phone lines for you to be part of the conversation this beautiful morning. Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM, www.mainlandfm.com, and also you can listen via Radio Garden. We're talking about a democracy. Is democracy not working in Nigeria? Has democracy failed in Nigeria, or is democracy taking baby steps? Hello, Fawad. Good to have you back. Hello. Oh, mine. All right. So we'll get Fawad back online. So just briefly give us more perspective to that, and then we'll get your thoughts, your reservations, your contributions on that as well. Okay. Hello, Fawad. Good morning. Oh, mine. I think we have problem connecting.
Stations are tuned in too.
Welcome to the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM. You are listening to the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Good morning.
Still Mainland Focus and Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. We get your thoughts. We'll be getting for later back to give more perspective to that. But let's start with your currently in Nigeria that we practice. Do you agree with the former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, stating that a democracy has failed? Our presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, that a democracy really is a work in progress. You know, we're taking baby steps. Or if you disagree with the fact that it has failed, or democracy can't work in Nigeria, what kind of government do you think can work, and the majority and not just some set of persons? The number to call is 091-3600-0410, 091-3600. Text messages on 091-3600-0430, 091-3600-0430. And you can also drop your comments on the YouTube. We'll start with the calls, but let's remember that you need to turn down the volume of your radio set so when you call in, so that we don't get a feedback. And let's not forget that we are not will not encourage or will not allow you malign anyone, attacking any personality. Let's just speak to issues. Let's speak to the personality. Thank you very much for your cooperation in advance. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is M쏘ɪᴜᴜ. I'm calling from Abaranje.
Thank you for calling. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, for Obasanjo to say that our democracy is failing, to me, it's wrong. Because if it is that, then he's the one that laid that foundation. He's the first person that, removed some governors and even chairman of his party, PDP, at the time he was in power. So what I want is declaration of a state of emergency in River State. But he has dodged it. Instead, he's talking about failure of democracy in Nigeria, which he laid the foundation.
All right.
And moreover, what I want to appeal to Nigerians is that at least Nigeria is enjoying unperturbed or unstopped 26 years of democracy.
All right.
We don't want military government in any way.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you for calling. Really appreciate. Hello.
Hello, Lady Mo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Shola, and I'm calling from Lagos.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, even don't let's look at the messenger now. During the time of Obasanjo, he tried his own bit, even though there are some things questionable. But things were not as worse as now. So what I can say is that I accept what they have said. I'm aligned with it. Things have deteriorated because it's kind of democracy. We say we have the what do they call it? The reforms. All the reforms.
Policies.
Yes. Where are they? You understand? All these things. We need to fashion out our own system of government. If we are going to go back to a generalism, let there be town hall meeting.
Really appreciate. Oh my. Please do to call back. We'd really appreciate. Hello. Oops. He's doing very well. Thank you. Go ahead. Your name or where you're calling from?
I'm going for that. This is Baba calling from Magodo.
Go ahead, please. You have a minute.
I'm very, very happy for this topic this morning. You see, Nigeria, we are not practicing any democracy. They are just deceiving people. I'll call back.
Hello. Oh my. Okay, you call back. Anyway, I got your submission. Quite all right. 091-36000410. That's still the number to call. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, Lady Mo. Can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear. Good morning.
Thank you very much. My name is Mᴏɪᴜ from Shomolu.
Go ahead, please.
Look, Tambowal, Bishop Kuka, Obasanjo, P2B have given us their own version of what democracy has become in Nigeria today, amongst the word of Obasanjo. Now, having seen all this, can you tell me, I was working with Abiola for 15 years in ITT, and then he told us how democracy that he was going to use Nigerian money to take care of Nigerians. He will give us daily accounts of NNPC or how we drill our oil.
All right.
And now telling us they are practicing democracy. Which democracy that people don't have freedom of speech? You don't feed the people, you don't take care of the people, everything dies.
All right.
You are. See, I beg, this morning I'm not happy. Let me leave it at that. There is no democracy in Nigeria. It has died.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mainland FM.
Good morning. Love
My name is
Mainland. Thank you.
There's nothing wrong with democracy, but the democracy in Nigeria is winner takes all. And then I align with Obasanjo. If we really look at it, Obasanjo did better than all of them. All the people who say, what has Obasanjo done? Okay, let's even assume Obasanjo didn't do well. Maybe if you are building a house and the structure is not good, maybe we pull it down and rebuild. When Rivers State, they said the structure was not good, maybe they pulled it down. Maybe they renovated the house of the vice president. These people have been coming in now. What have they been able to do?
All right.
Obasanjo is state of three legs.
All right.
Judiciary, legislature, and executive. But it's just on one leg, and that's why we are where we are today. Good morning.
Thank you very much for calling. I was about asking, what is that one leg that we are, the democracy is standing on, really? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my sister.
Good morning.
This is Godwin from Ocha. It's failing. We Nigeria, we keep on saying that it was working. If the legislation wasn't working, this present government, who will come and whatever the presidency bring on board, everybody all stand and say they are on your mandate we stand. Nobody counter anything. And now somebody will now come and tell me that the democracy is not working. I mean democracy is working.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. Really appreciate it. Hello, good morning. On text message, you want to relay and navigate your thought, your submission, your contribution on the focus for this morning. You can as well do that 3FM, and you can listen via Radio Garden or our website www.mainlandfm.com. Back to the calls. Hello. Oh my.
Okay. Some people say democracy is working. Is this what they are practicing now? Is this democracy? Where the legislative arm is a rubber stamp, where the executive is, let me not say something that is not radio friendly about the executive.
Thank you for
where
that.
The judiciary is highly compromised and the rule of law is not obeyed and dissenting voice are being gagged. Is this democracy? This crazy democracy. Is it, no, that's all. It's simple to. Is it democracy and the GDP? Do you know about the like? Can we compare to this level that we are in now? There's some people are saying democracy is.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is Γκ Joshua.
Oh, okay.
There is nothing wrong with this democracy. The best democracy in the world right now is America. And if you go there, you see poor people. So if you don't work, you will not eat. The people who gathered there yesterday, they were opposition. And what do you really expect from an opposition? You know, they will criticize the government. They will. This Obasanjo, I hate listening to this issue of Obasanjo laid the foundation for this democracy, and that is where we are today. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, family.
I'm doing very well, thank you. And yours?
This is all democracy. I can't fix it. I can't know whether is it military, autocracy, civilian autocracy, or friendly a group of friends. President that misbehave or more, they will throw you out and bring on. At least during the that's 8 years, they had about 4 or 5 Senate presidents. Why is this one sitting here with all the allegations against him? And nobody is talking. The people that contested the election with him when he was going to take that post, nobody is challenging him. Leave the place, let us get to another thing. Is it a court?
All right.
Is it someone judge?
All right. All right. Thank you very much for calling. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you too?
Fine. My name is Samuel. I'm calling for upset. There is no doubt about that one. What we are practicing in Nigeria is not democracy. They are democrats. Let me take you back to memory lane. When Fᴜᴜ was governor of Lagos State and wanted to go for the second term, the emperor did not want him to go there because Fᴜᴜ was using Lagos money to defend of Lagos. But it was known that if Fᴜᴜ should move to other parties, his party will lose. Ambode, they didn't allow him to go for second term because they've been grabbing Nigeria resources to oppress Nigeria.
All right.
People talk about the issue of judiciary that they tell you to go to court when you know that you cannot get justice there. They are rogues, but God will judge all of them. Thank you very much. We have entered.
Thank you. One chance. I guess that's what you're about to say. All right, we'll pause on that. Just quickly take some messages via Facebook. Γκ Joshua from Ibutemeta says, the laws we make in a democracy is what defines the type of democracy, mostly because the electoral act of most democratic states do not make electoral processes seamless to allow even the poor to contest. It will be difficult to get it. What's happening in Burkina Faso, we are people who don't follow rules, and as such, we need stricter leadership. But unfortunately, we may not have such character in our military, and probably we can begin to see its dividends gradually. And John Bernard, who he says, good morning, Lady Mo. It is really failing us. James Nwakachi Ugbona says, Lady Mo, agree to you primarily, agree to you too. Love him or hate him. I see a man who speaks truth to power. Yes, I know he wasn't perfect, but I also know he's not the worst as we have it today. I believe we should take the messages of former President Obasanjo and not his positives. Before Obasanjo left office, he made sure that Nigeria was debt-free and he secured Paris debt cancellation. The democracy is failing Nigeria, and I also agree with Peter Obi that the courts are being compromised. Lidimo, let me tell you the truth. If President Tinubu wants a third term, psychologically, please do not allow it to affect you. Please take care of yourself for me. I should be saying that to you. Please take care of yourself for me and for us, especially at Mela 98.3 FM. Do not allow, this to get at us, really. But thank you so much. Who is there? Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mo. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Malam Salau. Please briefly, for God's sake.
Why?
This is the man that has opportunity to change the narrative of this country. The democracy that is condemning is what brought him from prison to this level today. Now let us tell ourselves the truth. This is a man that brought a semi-dead person that is semi-dead to be our president. He told us he has the chances to change the country. Now he's there. In fact, I feel like he's so envious of this man. He has the time. He spent 8 years with shenanigans, corruption, nepotism, and all nonsense.
All right.
And today, tomorrow you say Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that, Nigeria is that.
All right.
Please, they should let us. They have enjoyed their life and with the respect of this country. They should let us move forward, please.
Thank you. Really appreciate. Hello, good morning. The network cut you off. Please do want to call back. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Miracle from Shimolo.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to make some clarifications. There are some people who call on the show and the public. I don't know where it's so where Obasanjo removed House of Rep members, Senate members, and Senate presidents, and that. We're just making up allegations.
Oh my. 0913-6000410. Hello.
Hello, Lady Mo.
Good morning.
Thank you, my dear. My name is fine. I support it. But democracy is not dead. But what they were now is needing now. In ministry, you see what they are asking for. And when you see the failure of democracy, because all of them is 1999. Even though it was 1979, you know the journey of politics are the same. What Trump is doing in America today, if it is in Nigeria, the lawyers, the bench and bar, they must change the democracy. Because what they are saying now, the child is not taking, they want that category to come back, and we don't want them to get them. That this is federal state of them, government, people from America, it's not working. Then go to democracy, that's parliamentary system of government. That's the best.
All right.
Can you?
Ade, you have a minute.
Yeah. Okay. You can't compare Obasanjo borrowing money using crude oil that we have yet to explore to borrow money, and they will be paying. They are mortgaging Nigerian future. This Tinubu government, Sunday Lamido once said that Tinubu government is an emperor. It will be difficult to unseat him.
No. Please. No, we will not. Would you like me to call you a scammer as well? Don't do that, please. We don't accept that. But it is. Express yourself. Be intentional about it. Please. We'll ban you from calling names, especially the word you use, scammer. Lady Mo and Fawad, honestly, Baba Basajo is wrong on this democracy thing. In the first instance, many of the Greek philosophers who instituted democracy in Greece studied in Egypt, which is in Africa. So democracy cannot be said to be alien to Africa. Secondly, countries where democracy is currently working to were practicing various forms of government like the monarchical system before they adopted democracy. The truth is that respect for institutions rather than individuals to be in place. Thank you. Please enjoy your day. Enjoy your day as well. Thank you. I totally agree with former President Obasanjo. Honestly, democracy is in total collapse in Africa. It has failed us many times and we still fail Lawrence from Ajao Estate. Thank you. Also from here, Awolo Christopher from Shogunle says, former President Obasanjo, like him or not, is always on valid point. Democracy has not only died in Nigeria, but has never been of any good to us. For now, it should be done away with. All the landmark achievements in Nigeria are not products of democracy. For me, democracy should be suspended for about 5 years for us to get our acts together. General Obasanjo is right, period. Away from that is Rubia is no longer government of the people, government of the elite, and it is quite unfortunate. Chika Ben or cheating of our citizens. Imagine you being a president for 8 years. Good morning, Madam Modukwe. Good morning to you. Nigeria democracy is failing and waning because it has lost its acceptable definition. It is no more a government of the people, but selected few. Good governance, a democracy where the judiciary is having trust deficit at its neck, a democracy where the parliament is just Igondo. Good morning, Lady Moore and God forward. My name is Prince Samuel, and also says, hey man, in school is just practice here in caricature, except a miracle happens perhaps by something very, or maybe we make those occupying public offices to swear by our true African traditional. And democracy is not African because before the advent of colonial rule, Africans were governed by kings, obas, emirs, and chiefs. Democracy has failed, especially in Nigeria, due to the orientation and attitude of our leaders who have the mentality of winner takes all. Elder Godwin from Ogun State. Thank you. This says, Sean, hi, Mainland FM. Is it not time that the loyalists stop looking at what happened and let's look for a way to make and rebuild the country? For how long are we going to continue with the blame game and not democracy work in this country? Please, is it possible for an architect that is called to repair a poorly built house to keep complaining that the building was badly built when the job he was called to do is to fix the poor structure? Also, this says, Lady Mᴏᴜ absolutely aligned with the perspective of Obasanjo. In Nigeria, democracy has failed and failed woefully under that is emasculating and squeezing life out of the poor masses. This government is practicing of any character or maligning of any character or derogatory statement or remark. Please, I will cut you off immediately and you might suffer banning from. Okay, please do well to call back. I think that was the network. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
I'm hearing you. Good morning. I want to throw that question back to you. Democracy working. I know you are not a child. Is it working? Yes or no?
You tell me.
Under APC. Under APC government. You say, God is not being good. This APC, when APC came to 2015, they promised Nigeria help that when they came to Nigeria. No, I mean, it's not the far. These people are killed Nigeria. Let's just, the future is in our hand.
Thank you.
Come to other page. Our children are smoking colos.
Yeah, good morning, very much.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Doing very well.
Okay, that, just maybe there is room for improvement. And room for improvement is the largest room in life. So we are not set making corrections. One day will arrive. We'll achieve perfection. That's how it works. And being human beings, you don't just try it to me because he left Nigeria at the brink of collapse.
All right.
When he came to power in Nigeria, things were rough. But the man was able to bring Nigeria back to life. And today he gave us GSM, give us powerful petroleum industry. And that's a landmark.
All right.
You just do one thing that we should be remembered for. That's what I say. Let that be improvement. Let us stop blaming others. Let that be keep on improving the system and don't two wrongs don't make a
of Lagos. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
You have the best man on the line.
Okay, go ahead, please.
I greet Mr. Fᴜᴜ today. If Nigeria work well, it work for everybody. All of us, we are clamoring for good government. But what APC brings for board is very bad. I told everybody, nearly last, when in 2020, about we know how this man ruled Lagos, turn Lagos to his own property. Then you want this kind of person to be president for the whole Nigeria. Okay, now let's see how everything ran up now. So some cases with Milan FM there now. Once South Africa came one conference, he addressed that matter now.
Really appreciate. Hello.
Good morning, Lady Mo.
Good morning.
Some people are saying that the democracy is working. It's in progress to happen. And you are telling me there's work in progress. Which work is there in progress? You came and you strangled everything and we are now in comatose. And you are somebody is telling me that work with SM. Good. Then some people will leave us with poverty. Is that progress? Let's be fair to ourselves.
Colin, really appreciate what we have known or what we have been talking about to be democracy, a true democracy, given the majority interests of the people at heart. Hello, good morning.
We are practicing democracy by wrong people's life. I mean, people measure Obasanjo. I mean, there was a separation of power. I remember when Obasanjo wanted to, so he had his own thought. When he wanted to cast him. So is that one, then anything they study there, they are making this one just of the democracy that is claimed to practice.
All right.
Don calling from Majota.
Thank you, Don.
You see, simple truth now is the Obas. He survived to become it. It's now to a common wallet of Tinubu is a product of illegality. What do you expect him? He is with the Supreme Court that imposed Tinubu on top from Lagos and now go to River. So that's just it.
All right, thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Hello.
Morning. The definition of democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Now, if I may ask, has it anything to do with the running of democracy in Nigeria today? No longer for the people. Now, protest against hunger and misgovernance in the land. The people who are arrested, what we are enjoying today. And you ask them, even at all, if there is where things have not been done right during his time, can't he be correct? Then he will want to rectify it. Then what effort had they given so far? What effort had they made so far to rectify him? And it's what is plunging us deeper and deeper into most of this economic crisis we're having today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Really appreciate it.
Hello. I've almost made what I want to say. So for this down the more, without using it again, what we have had in over just time was democracy. Better. But what we have now is no democracy. It has died. And it has even been buried by this last administration. This president. And the other one, democracy. There is no tenet of democracy in what we are doing now. And that is pure fact. Nobody can have any dissenting opinion. All of this, the rule of law, very, very important when it comes to democracy. But what we have today, nothing of this. Nothing.
All right, thank you. Hello. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
I think Nigerians should. I don't like the way we talk at times. We keep saying, Obasanjo is the foundation of corruption. Is the peace. We all remember during the time Obasanjo was the president of Nigeria. We had the best ministers ever. I can see that anywhere. We had the ministries that were working functionally. The ministry were functioning well. During this time, we had the likes of this woman that is doing our country proud today. What was her name? Ngozi Kujala. I keep laughing when I hear people say he's the father of course. We said American and importantly they actually learn from the mistake the past one has made. So my sister, we do not run a democratic system of governance in it.
Alex Solomon says, good morning, mainland crew. In my own understanding of democracy as the government of the people, by the people and for the people, there should not be common interest. President Tinubu has adversely redefined democracy. God bless Nigeria. Christopher F. Young says, good morning, Lady Mo, and God bless. Amen. God bless you too. Democracy in Nigeria is not failing the people that are out to kill democracy. Please let us not allow it. For now, nothing we can do until 2027. So they are preparing to come back 2027. Let us prepare our voters card and send them out. God bless Nigeria and give us good leaders. Amen. Or not to other arms of government as it is glaring that is administration to generate more power supply. Was this not the idea that Mr. Peter Obi gave? I was not carried because that was when we are operating democracy community. Thank you very much. Back to WhatsApp. Good morning, Lady Mo and Fuad. May Almighty God bless everyone in your station. In Jesus, at the ends of affairs are the sleeping partners. He's in disarray. God will revive our democracy when He brings the right people on board. Away from that, this says, Lady Morning Lagos Mainland Radio Station, Mr. Fuad and Radio Crews, crew on failing democracy in Nigeria and Africa. My advice to Nigerians, godly leaders now is to pressurize the government of President Tinubu to go through our constitution by setting credible, fearful, godly people. Judiciary, National Assembly, executive must never be involved. I pity the generation born and unborn if things go on like this in this present political dispensation. Is God happy with untruthful leaders? God will judge us. Adebayo from Ijaniki. Away from that, we have good morning. Look, the Nigerian lawyers for what to eat have reduced. Okay. executive wanted to box judiciary into a corner. Tinubu came, increased their salaries by 300. Tinubu government after 1 year in office, 2 years on is singing to tell us that the democracy in Nigeria is in Victor Aloy Ibuke from Ikeja. All right. This says, good morning, Millard Crew. In my own understanding of democracy as the government of the people, okay, from Facebook. Okay. It has failed, but it started from thank you for your message. Good morning, Lady Mo. Please, is anybody telling me that what Obasanjo could build, another person cannot build then? What if one man destroy, can Tinubu build? Why must he continue doing wrongs of the past leaders? Peter Umanse from Shomolu says, radio stations are no longer barring or banning, you mean, callers. They just cut the conversation and make corrections. All right, we'll taking note of that. Thank you very much for the observation. Hello, Mainland FM. I wonder the kind of democracy we claim to be practicing, especially the laws we make in democracy is what defines the type. All right, Gege Joshua took that from Facebook as well. Thank you very much. Good morning, Lady Mo. We should be thankful. Did any other leader talk as he or as him? If he is silent as others, how do we think the nation would be? What he from Ogba? Thank you very much. Lady Mo, I totally support Baba Obasanjo as credible. Democracy is failing. For me, it has died. This is just civilian rule, group of civilians in some juicy political positions. Emeka Moses from Lagos. All right, time is fast spent. Thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you for your submissions this morning. Really appreciate. On Mainland Focus, Mainland 96.3 FM. Let's not see Soye. And do keep it logged to Morning Express at 10 o'clock. The recap, Cordelia Okwe recap, will be coming your way as more conversation will be going on. Profound conversation, of course, this beautiful morning. So join Cordelia Okwe and, of course, Joseph Folorunsho this morning on